Guys, this is intended for educational purposes only. I am not advocating for the illegal use and or consumption of marijuana. However, I am an advocate for the legal use and consumption of medical grade cannabis. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Devereaux from the 20 Past 4 podcast, and I'm back just like I never left. Guys, I am excited to be here to do this review from a first-time grower. He's new to the industry, and I have a feeling that he's going to be around for quite some time. Guys, he is from Happy Campers Farm, and the strain that we're going to review is G44. There are a lot of versions out there. There are a lot of other growers who've grown it, so we're going to try it out. Out of the way, guys, listen, GG4 is a wonderful strain. It's going to come in around 20% or so. High plus or minus sometimes, depending upon the grower. It has a nice, from all the other strains that I've tried, it has a pretty decent flavor. So I'm going to have something to compare it to. I'm not a stranger to GG4. The other thing is it's supposed to be good for relaxation and rest, overall rest. It will leave you with a slight cotton mouth and some anxiety and a little bit anxiousness. So if you suffer from anxiety, this is probably not a good strain for you. We want to stay away from those strains that provide you with anxiety, especially if you're suffering from anxiety. So we don't want to do that. So this strain may not be good for someone who is suffering from anxiety, but if it's good for pain, it's a good appetite enhancer. For those who are having trouble eating or keeping food down, it's good for that as well. But with that being said, let's go ahead and give Happy Campers Farms version of GG4 a try. Oh, wow. Strong vanilla flavor right off the cusp. Very strong vanilla flavor. Okay. So it's definitely peppery. It's going to give you a little bit of the earthiness of it. It's a very full flavor. Overall, not bad. There's some gassiness to it. Sour diesel kind of a flavor, of a tone, without the fruity, flavorful part of the sour diesel. But it definitely has some burn to it on the downside of it. But overall, it tastes pretty good. I mean, strong hints of vanilla. I can definitely taste the vanilla in it. That's the most prominent sensation that I have, and off rip, it followed by the spiciness of it too. So it's like a spicy vanilla flavor. That's what I'm getting out of it. But yeah, so guys, we also want to talk about some of the things that are happening in the industry here in the state of Mississippi. It's important to remember that the only way that any of this can be possible is for people to go out and get their medical marijuana cards. Guys, it only takes about 15 minutes of your time. It's not invasive. They only need your driver's license, social security number, and a valid email address that has never been used by anyone else to obtain a medical marijuana card in the state of Mississippi. You have a qualifying condition. And those qualifiers, the doctors have a list of qualifiers, and they'll let you know if you fall within the realm of any of those qualifiers. So don't be afraid to ask your qualified medical professional about some of the qualifiers to get a medical marijuana card here in the state of Mississippi. So guys, we need for you to go out and also be a voice to for the legalization on the recreational side of 420. And you can go to support420inc.com. That is support420inc.com and sign up to support 420. The information is on the website. It's a lot of interesting information. There's a newsletter that goes out for Support 420. And Support 420 is an industry-driven nonprofit organization that is aimed at bringing the patient and the grower closer together so that we can have a plant that can better benefit the patients and make sure that the industry can thrive. So guys, right now I'm feeling it's a pretty head. It's giving me a little bit of a heady situation. Not too bad. It's not like a rocket ship. I'm easing into it. But overall, a pretty good smoke so far. I am feeling relaxed. Some body. I'm getting a lot of body high here. But so far it's a nice experience. So it starts to kick in about 5 minutes. I mean, not too long. I've only been talking here for a short time, and already I'm feeling the effects of it. But it's a nice, easy smoke, and it's not too harsh either on your throat. But anyway, back to what I was saying about the industry. Guys, we need more patients. We need people to go out and sign up for their Mississippi medical marijuana cards. And if you need information about providers, you can go to the Mississippi Department of Health website. And I think that they have a tab down there that's click on it's about cannabis and a list of providers. You can find these providers on the state website, so they're not too hard to find. And don't be afraid to ask questions. If you have questions about cannabis, ask a question. For a very long time, cannabis has been made out to be this evil drug that will have you, doing all kind of crazy stuff. But it's not. It's not like that at all. It doesn't alter your focus or your thought. As a matter of fact, it can help bring your focus more in, make you be more intent on what it is you're doing and or saying. So done properly, cannabis can be advantageous for a lot of people. And if you have questions, ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask the question. There's no such thing as a bad question, okay? And if I don't have the answer, I'm more than certain that I can provide you with someone who does, okay? That's that part. Also, guys, sometimes it's also important just to say thank you. So thank you. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to be heard about something that I am so passionate about. And hopefully I can reach one person who feels that my words have done something to encourage them to be better than they were the day before. Then I know that my job would have been done. So I would just like to say thank you in advance for all the things that you are doing and all the things that you will do in the future. You are appreciated. Okay. Yeah, guys, right now, again, I'm feeling really, really good. Yeah, so I tell you what. So Happy Campers Farm, GG4, I'm going to highly recommend it. Dispensary owners out there, if you guys have not contacted Happy Campers Farm, I'm going to give you a link to their description below. And guys, go check them out, man. Support these guys. They have a good product. GG4 is highly recommended. I like it. And if you are a patient out there and you want to have a nice evening time cannabis, then GG4 is good for that. It will definitely help you relax. It's going to be good for your overall rest and relaxation. And yeah, it doesn't take a lot. So guys, once again, thank you for allowing me to be heard today. And remember, it's 420 somewhere.